Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be creating this eye look using the new Nikkietutorials X Beauty Bay eyeshadow palette. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Please go ahead and subscribe, it will mean a lot to me. And anyway, let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. So the first thing I'm going to do is prime my lids using the e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer in the shade White. I'm just applying this all over my lids. So the first shade I'm going to use is Basic Threat, using a Morphe blending brush, and I'm just going to basically set my lids with this. I'm going to apply it all over my lids, my crease, everywhere. Next, I'm going to go into the shade Mila, which is like a chocolatey brown color, and I'm just going to use a Morphe crease brush, and I'm just going to apply this on my crease to define my crease. And I'm not being too neat because I am going to cut my crease later, but I am just trying to make that defined line in my crease. And I'm just being slow, taking my time, adding color slowly to kind of build up that color in my crease, and using the crease brush to also blend it into and around my crease. But yeah, I'm just taking small strokes, taking my time. I am gonna add more color later, but I just want to make sure that that line in my crease is defined and noticeable. Next, I'm gonna go back into the color Basic Threat, and using the same blending brush, I'm just gonna blend out the harsh edges of that crease very slowly and gently. Just do kind of like back and forth circular motions, and I'm just making sure that it's nice and clean and blended. Next, I'm going to dip into the shade 5 AM, which is a deep brown, and I'm going to use a crease brush to create the outer V shape. So I'm just going to use the tip of the crease brush to create that shape, while also blending the color upwards into my crease to deepen the crease. So I'm just taking my time, slowly blending the color upwards to deepen the crease, while also making sure that the edges are nice and blended. Next, I'm going to cut my crease using some concealer and a small lid brush. I'm going to take some of that concealer and apply it to my lid, and then I'm going to look up, and wherever that concealer lands at the top, that's where I'll cut my crease, and I'll use that as a guide for the kind of shape that I'm creating. And I'm just going to go ahead and add more concealer to the rest of my lid. Next, I'm going to dip into that beautiful blue shimmer Mama Tutorials, and I'm going to use my finger to carefully apply that to my lid. And it's just such a stunning shade. I'm being very careful because I want it to just be on my lid. Next, I am going to dip into the shade 5 AM again using a blending brush, and I'm very carefully going to blend that into my lid just so that it looks nice and seamless between the outer edge and that blue shade. You don't want it to be a very harsh line, so gently just blending that in. Then I'm going to go into the shade Amsterdam, which is like a royal blue, using a very small brush. I'm going to apply that under my lash line. And I'm being very careful with this shade because this is the first shade that actually has some fallout, and I think it's just because of the small brush and the way that I'm trying to blend it. It's such an awkward spot to place eyeshadow, but I'm just being very gentle. Okay guys, that's it for the eye look. Now I'm going to do some final touches, and I'll be back to show you. Okay guys, excuse the lighting. This is the final look. It's nighttime now and the lighting is not as great in here, but I just wanted to show you the final look. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. I had a great time filming this. Let me know if you like it so I can do more like this. And I'm also going to have some other photos at the end so you can get a better close-up idea of how the look turned out. I will have a link down below of my initial review of the Nikkietutorials X Beauty Bay eyeshadow palette, and I did a look in that video as well, and I'll have more looks coming up soon. But here's some pictures of how it turned out. I hope you liked it. Please subscribe, it will mean a lot to me. Follow me on Instagram at NoriLovesBeauty, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.